Welcome to another electrifying night of NBA basketball. Today's matchup brings us an unforgettable showdown between the Golden State Warriors and the Miami Heat. A game that delivered non-stop action from start to finish. From the opening tip, the intensity was sky-high, with both teams coming out aggressive, focused, and ready to make a statement in the 2025-26 NBA season. The Warriors showcased their signature fast-paced offense, crisp ball movement, and deadly shooting that kept the crowd on its feet. On the other side, the Miami Heat answered back with physical defense, smart rotations, and relentless energy, refusing to let the game slip away early. Every possession felt important, every basket shifted momentum, and every highlight added, fueled to an already electric atmosphere. This wasn't just another regular season game. It was a battle of styles, confidence, and execution. Fans were treated to deep three-pointers, powerful finishes at the rim, and momentum-changing plays that defined the flow of the night. As the game unfolded, one team began to separate itself, turning this matchup into an unforgettable NBA spectacle. Sit back and enjoy these insane highlights from one of the most exciting games of the season. The game tipped off with high energy as the Golden State Warriors immediately set the tone with quick ball movement and confident shot selection. From the very first possession, it was clear that the Warriors wanted to play at their own pace, fast, fluid, and aggressive. Crisp passes around the perimeter opened up space, leading to early three-point attempts that energized the crowd and put pressure on the defense. Meanwhile, the Miami Heat responded with physicality and discipline. Rather than rushing shots, Miami focused on attacking the paint, drawing contact, and slowing the game down when possible. Their defensive rotations were sharp early on, forcing tough shots and preventing easy transition buckets. This contrast in styles made the opening minutes extremely entertaining to watch. As the quarter progressed, the Warriors began to find a rhythm. Smart off-ball movement created open looks, while strong defensive rebounds allowed them to push the ball quickly. Miami stayed competitive by capitalizing on second-chance opportunities and knocking down timely mid-range jumpers. Neither team was willing to give an inch, and every basket felt earned. By the end of the first quarter, Golden State held a slight edge. It's not because of dominance, but because of execution. Their ability to space the floor and make quick decisions gave them just enough separation. Still, the Heat made it clear that this game was far from over. Setting the stage for an even more intense second quarter, the second quarter brought a noticeable shift in momentum as both teams leaned heavily on their bench units. Fresh legs entered the game, and with them came a new wave of intensity. The Warriors' second unit continued the fast tempo, attacking mismatches and keeping the ball moving to maintain offensive pressure. This stretch allowed Golden State to briefly extend their lead. However, Miami refused to let the game slip away. Their bench players stepped up with hustle plays, diving for loose balls, forcing turnovers, and converting fast break opportunities. Defensive stops began turning into easy points, slowly chipping away at the Warriors' advantage. The Heat's confidence grew with every successful possession, and the crowd noise softened as momentum started to swing. Both teams traded runs throughout the quarter. When one side scored, the other answered almost immediately, keeping the game tightly contested. Coaching adjustments became evident, with defensive schemes tightening and offensive sets becoming more deliberate. The physicality increased, and every trip down the floor felt meaningful. As halftime approached, the Warriors managed to regain control with timely shot-making and solid defense. Still, Miami's resilience kept the score close, ensuring that the second half would be played with even greater urgency and intensity. The third quarter proved to be the defining stretch of the game, as the Golden State Warriors came out of halftime with renewed focus and intensity. From the opening possession, their offense looked sharper and more aggressive. Ball movement was quicker, spacing was cleaner, and shots began falling in rhythm. The Warriors started this quarter on a scoring run that instantly shifted the energy of the arena. Defensively, Golden State tightened up, cutting off driving lanes and forcing the Miami Heat into difficult, contested shots. Turnovers quickly turned into fast break opportunities, and every successful possession added pressure on Miami. The crowd fed off this momentum. Growing louder with each highlight play, Miami attempted to respond by slowing the pace and executing in the half-court, but the Warriors' confidence was clearly growing. Timely three-pointers and strong finishes at the rim made it difficult for the Heat to regain control. This stretch became the emotional peak of the game, where Golden State began to separate itself on the scoreboard by the end of the third quarter. The Warriors had built a comfortable lead, not just through scoring, but through effort and execution. This was the moment when the game's direction truly changed, setting the stage for a challenging final quarter for Miami. Entering the fourth quarter, the Warriors focused on one goal: closing the game the right way. With a solid lead in hand, they played composed basketball, valuing each possession and avoiding unnecessary risks. Smart shot selection and patient defense allowed them to maintain control as the clock continued to run. The Heat, however, refused to go quietly. They increased defensive pressure and pushed the tempo, searching for a late comeback. A few quick baskets briefly brought life back into the contest, forcing the Warriors to stay locked in. This response tested Golden State's discipline and ability to execute under pressure. Veteran leadership became crucial in this final stretch. The Warriors responded calmly, answering every Miami run with timely buckets and defensive stops. Strong rebounding and efficient passing prevented the Heat from gaining real momentum. Each successful possession drained valuable time and further secured the lead. As the final minutes ticked away, it became clear that the Warriors had full control of the game. The crowd celebrated as the team confidently closed out a dominant performance. When the final buzzer sounded, Golden State walked away with a statement win, one defined by teamwork, focus, and a powerful second-half surge. As the game came to a close, several key takeaways stood out from this impressive performance by the Golden State Warriors. Above all, their ability to control the tempo and execute as a unit made the difference. The Warriors consistently shared the ball, found open shooters, and made smart decisions under pressure. This unselfish style of play kept the defense off balance and created high-quality scoring opportunities throughout the night. Defensively, Golden State showed strong awareness and effort. They communicated well, closed out on shooters, and limited easy looks in transition. This defensive discipline played a major role in building and maintaining their lead, especially during the second half. Every stop fueled their offense and kept momentum firmly on their side. On the other hand, the Miami Heat displayed resilience despite the loss. They fought hard, showed physicality, and continued to compete until the final buzzer. While they struggled to contain the Warriors' shooting runs, their effort and toughness were never in question. Overall, this game served as a reminder of how dangerous the Warriors can be when everything clicks. Team chemistry, confidence, and execution combined to produce a dominant and entertaining performance that fans will remember. What an incredible night of NBA basketball. The Warriors delivered a complete performance filled with energy, discipline, and unforgettable highlights, while the Heat showed heart and determination until the very end. Games like this capture everything we love about the NBA: intensity, skill, and moments that leave fans talking long after the final buzzer. If you enjoyed these full game highlights, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest NBA action. Drop a comment below and let us know your favorite play from the game or which matchup you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video with more exciting basketball content.